Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Williamstown Braves football tonight on BFA Sports. I'm Chris Losey. That is not Coffee Jones. It's Wade Inch. Coffee's on assignment, so as Pat Gallagher just called you, we'll call you Latte.
I'll take it.
Now, 1-6 Braves taking on the 5-2 Chargers here. We had Timber Creek on BFA last week against Hamilton. They feature a screen type of offense. Did you get a little knowledge from them as your volunteer position as a coach?
Yeah, they have a lot of athletes, and they do use the screen concept quite a bit to try and keep the defense off balance. But I think the Braves are going to be ready for it tonight.
One thing we have to point out, even though the Braves have a 1-6 record, if you look at the West Jersey Football League standings, in terms of playoff seedings, and the top 16 get a playoff bid, the Braves are sitting at 15. Explain.
That is the way the playoff system works. The Braves have played, I think, 5 or 6 teams that are in the top 15 in South Jersey. So strength of schedule is worth 60% of the power points, not including their win total also. So they have a lot of points based on the number of wins that the other teams they played have obtained.
One caveat. In order to get to the playoffs, you need 2 victories. So Tom Kelly says it's a must-win tonight.
Absolutely. They got 2 games left. They need 1 to get in.
5-2 Chargers against the 1-6 Braves, and kickoff is coming up next here on BFA. And we're back, and we are not courtside, but we're football side. They got us nice and low here at Timber Creek. Chris Losey, Wade Inge in for Coffee Jones tonight, and I got somebody to help us on the broadcast because nobody knows Williamstown like you do.
Well, thanks for having me. I'm glad I could fill in. I hope I do a good enough job for Coffee, and just got big shoes to fill.
Wait, he just texted you. You're thinner than him. You know, Tom Kelly in his show each week at Rax, and you know we have a great time there. But when you sift through all of that and you get to the X's and O's, and what really matters is forget the record, a win tonight, and more than likely the Braves are in the postseason.
You got games like this, the record goes out of the window. This is a very good rivalry that we've had for a long, long time, and record doesn't matter. So, like I said, anything can happen on any Friday night.
So you mentioned a long time. I mean, this is for Coach Wright here in Timber Creek. This is his 3rd year, but they had a guy here that broke the record and everything. He had Leary boys, and that's about Coach Hinson.
Yeah, he was here for, I want to say, 12 years, and I think he won at least 3 championships, maybe 4. They went to the finals a couple other times, but other than that, and they had a really good machine here for a long, long time.
So their focus tonight on offense is going to be, again, the short game, the screen game. We had them last week in Hamilton in the special broadcast. Hamilton was able to shut them down pretty much with a running attack. Have you been involved at all in the practices, and do you know what's been going on and what their game plan is, meaning Tom Kelly, for the Braves tonight?
No, I wasn't involved this week, but after seeing the way Hamilton played them, I'm pretty sure they're going to try to attack them with the run first and establish that line of scrimmage that Hamilton seemed to have success with.
So that's our setup for tonight as we are here field side. I guess we're a little late, but beautiful night for football, by the way.
Great weather for this.
You know, and now they're going to bring out the Chargers. The Braves are already up on the sideline. Again, Coach Wright. 3rd year. Sorry, Brian Wright, 3rd year. And Tom Kelly in his 2nd season in Williamstown.
Tonight, our officials, referee Mike Probasco, umpire Mark Wood.
Tonight's game is brought to you by Pizza Hut, because you know what, Wade? Nobody outdoes the Hut. With tasty wings and stuffed crust pizzas, breadsticks, and more. Fast delivery all through the Pizza Hut app at pizzahut.com. And, of course, special thanks to our good friend Ed Herron and the entire family of the South Jersey Pizza Hut team. Tonight's game also brought to you by ticksforgood.org. Have you heard about this yet?
No, I have not.
So you do a nice little donation, and you have a chance to win tickets to big events, whether they would be a football game that's at the end of the NFL season, which we can't mention, or the Masters tournament in Augusta. It's a great way. It makes you feel good to give, but ticksforgood.org makes it even better. That's ticksforgood.org. kickoff.org. And by Ron Jaworski Golf, our good friend, Philly football legend Ron Jaworski, invites you to enjoy a Hall of Fame experience at all 6 of his signature golf courses and wedding venues in South Jersey and Pennsylvania. Don't call a timeout. Hurry up and give the ball to Team Jaws to book your tee time, plan your big day, or get your team together for the big game at RonJaworskiGolf.com. We are here at Timber Creek, standing for our national anthem.
Our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does this star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Wonderful rendition of our national anthem tonight here in Timber Creek. We get ready for a matchup that we have been talking about all week, not so much for the opponent, but for the fact that the Braves absolutely need a victory, Wade, because they get a shot at the postseason. It'll be their second victory of the season, and that's one of the criteria to get in, also with the strength of schedule. And so if they do get in, Brian Cope promised me at the Tom Kelly Show next week he'll come on and he'll explain everything. Like he said, he needs a chart, but he's going to explain it all. So you couldn't ask for a better day. Temperature 65 degrees. I remember that Coffee and I were here opening night. One of the Learys was a quarterback. And it was like so cold I had to send a fan to go buy me a hoodie. And it said Timber Creek on it.
Nice.
So we don't know the result of the coin toss because we are not partially, we are totally obstructed, but it looks like the Braves are going to receive first. They've got Harold Hill back there and Julian Noel. Therefore, we will see the Williamstown offense to start tonight. Getting set to get going tonight in Timber Creek. Matt Kelly will start it off.
Matt Kelly.
In a must-win like this, Wade, and you've been in the locker room millions of times, is it anything different that you want to make sure you do in the first drive?
You want to establish your intensity. I mean, that you got to come out on fire. You can't have any lapses at all.
It's Hill up the middle. Good return for Hill. That's near the 40-yard line, and that's where the Braves will start.
Kick is returned by number 7, Harold Hill.
So, Drew Craig, sophomore quarterback. Each week we talk about his progression. From your vantage point, what do you see that you like in him?
I like how fast he gets the ball out. He makes his decision very quickly and decisively and gets it out to his athletes.
It's Julian Noel in the backfield behind him on first down. And to the air right off the bat, incomplete. Into the sunshine, incomplete to Harold Hill. So a second down. Reminder that this game is on BFA Sports and the YouTube channel. We hope you enjoy it. Jordan Foley to the bottom of the screen on second down. He's got 4 choices. Instead, it's a pitch. Noel's first touch of the night, and Julian Noel gets about 6. And bring up a 3rd down and 4.
Good hard run right there by Julian. Julian's also playing a couple positions today, so it's good to see him in the backfield, getting some touches early and trying to establish that run game.
Just keep your eye on number 3, Nasir Reason Dallas, in that Timber Creek backfield, as that is a handoff that's going to be short of the first down. And it'll bring up a 4th down and a yard just at the 49. So the Braves need midfield, and Tom Kelly, you're on the spot right away. And so now, Coach Inge, what do you do?
Punt team's not coming on. We got to go for this.
Looks like they are going to go for it. It's a fake, and Hill and a first down, and a great design from Tom Kelly and Harold Hill. He needs one block. He's got it. 51 yards to the goal line, and no, he's out of bounds at the 1.
We got a flag here.
Let's check the flag first. It's downfield, so this is going to stand regardless of the penalty. They'll get the yardage. Mike Pravasco. Yep, it's a hold, but it's way downfield.
And
you'll see it again.
Yard gain, but it's still going to be 1st and 10. Great move right there by Harold.
It's on Foley.
Tough call on Foley. Got a little bit of the jersey. He's got to come back.
But again, as we talked about, it's still good enough for the first down, as they'll put the ball at the 47. And that's a gutsy call from Tom Kelly. So one thing that I talk about, actually, no, it's not the 47. They're going to put it
37?
37, yeah. Hold on.
27.
27. So the foul was at the 17-yard line. That would make sense.
Okay.
So let's get it together here. Again, we have a very low vantage point, so we're going to call the game from the monitor tonight. But again, go back to the play, though. How about that? 4th and 1. They fake it. Nice design from Tom Kelly in the offense. Nick Seidenberg, the offensive coordinator. First down carry for Noel, and he gets a couple. He's dragged down by Cade Darian, senior defensive end for Timber Creek. 2nd down and long coming up.
Well, that last pass play was another example of the RPOs that Drew Craig's very good at, making a decision quickly, getting the ball out, and like I said, letting his athletes do the work for him.
Here's 2nd and 9. And Craig looking in the seam. It's caught. Lantine. And Lantine has got a first down for the Braves.
Nice job getting in the hole there. Looks like a slant. See if we can see it again. Okay, no.
Well, they're going to mark him short. Sorry, they're going to mark him short. So it'll be 3rd down and a yard. Again, we have a bad vantage point, so we'll just wait until we see the officials. With Noel in the backfield, Aubrey Green is the slot. It's Noel. That's a first down carry.
And more.
To the 15, a pickup of 6. Braves on the move, and it all started with a 4th and 1 gutsy call at the 49-yard line.
They let Drew do what he does best. Offensive line held up very, very, very strongly. Got that ball out, and like I said, Howard Hill did the work for him. Hard running by Julian Noel to start the game also.
All right, so a couple things.
It is their first charge timeout.
I got to read this. Tonight's game is brought to you by RK Vineland Auto Group. It's everybody. It's Chevrolet. It's Kia, and it's Subaru. The best drive of the game, always the ride home in a brand new or certified ride from our friends at the RK Auto Group in Vineland. Visit the championship RK Chevrolet Kia Subaru team with a quick trip to Delsey Drive in Vineland, or click them up at www.rkautogroup.com. And by the Claridge Hotel and View Rooftop Bar with amazing views of the ocean, world-famous boardwalk, and the Atlantic City skyline, all in the backdrop while watching the game, hosting your team meeting, or making the big dream wedding a reality. Visit them at claridge.com. Following the timeout, it's a 1st and 10. The Braves have it at the 15-yard line, and that is Drew Craig on the fake. Gets it to the edge. Hill with a block from Lantine. Cuts it back. Is inside the 5. That should be good enough for a 1st and goal. And it is. Keaton Ocello, by the way, was the fullback in that formation. Two-way player.
There's a number of kids on the Braves roster that go both ways. They can play multiple positions and help out.
I love the guitar. Always did. 1st and goal. Craig on the roll. Looking for time. Wide open. Touchdown. Aubrey Green. Now that is a nice response from a rough couple of weeks.
It really was. It's good to see the Braves get the ball moving early, right down the field, mixing up pass and run, and get a score to start their first drive.
This is Craig. Officially, it'll be a 60-yard touchdown drive. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown from Craig to Aubrey Green. Braves looking good early on. 7-0 here on BFA.
No one out-cheeses, out-meats, out-supremes, out-crusts, or outstuffs the Hut. Because when it comes to making your favorites, no one out-pizzas the Hut.
When it comes to taking care of your physical wellness, maintaining good health of your bones and muscles, you want a team of doctors you can trust and who hold themselves to the highest standards. At Premier Orthopedic Associates, we believe that you should live life at your best. Our team of non-operative and operative orthopedic specialists strive for the highest standards, exceptional outcomes, and happiest patients. Come and experience the Premier difference.
A 60-yard touchdown drive by the Braves. Officially, I think we've got it for a 3-yard touchdown pass. Craig to Aubrey Green.
9 plays.
Go ahead.
5 passes and 4 runs. They mixed it up quite well.
With the extra point, it is 7-0 Braves tonight, early on. And as everybody's labeled a must-win situation.
Well, this is the way to start out when you have a must-win game.
Let's say that again.
I'll be saying it all night if this continues.
Here's Craig's kick to the 12. And look out, because this is a guy you don't want to get free.
No, he has way too much speed for us to give him the ball.
Sign. Is that Frazier? Because we had him last week. Yeah, Zaim Frazier. You got him, and got Okendo in the backfield at quarterback. Of course, you got Reason. And should have got my glasses with this roster they gave me. Okendo didn't look too bad last week. But there's a fumble on the first play. On the ground. I think the Braves have it, and they do. Just a mistake.
That is, oh, it's not on the roster. I gotta look it up.
We got to find out who that is. That's terrible. Here it is again. It's just a bad exchange, right?
Handoff. Cobra jumps right on him, and then here we go. 3 Braves diving in, and 1 comes out with it. And
we apologize. We don't have a 52 on our roster, and that's not right. We should know who that is. But the Braves take over. They get the gift. And in business already. And we got a flag that will shut this play down. Mike Pravasco, our referee tonight. Now it's a 1st and 5 as the Chargers jumped.
This is the type of momentum the Braves need for a game like this. They get a quick score, then a turnover, right back in the red zone. This is what they need.
Now what do you think they should do?
Well, they've already established the run. They stay with it.
All right. Noel is to Craig's left on 1st and 5. Noel. Hill, that should be a hold.
Yeah, they got him.
And that will come back. And Harold Hill, a little too much jersey on the end.
He was in good
So that
position.
holding call comes back.
It looked like he was in good position.
Oh,
and then,
face mask.
Oh, that's even worse.
So let's watch Hill on the block again, Wade, and see if he went up high on the face. No, that's a shoulder
He's on
pad.
the shoulder.
No.
Right
Oh, wait.
there.
Oh, yeah.
He did.
And then he let go right away. But, yeah, that was thrown by the white hat, Pravasco.
When you see those hands come up, as you're saying, I didn't do it, usually they did it.
You're a natural. So the penalty will put the ball back. You know what's funny if you look at the scoreboard? It says it's at the 90-yard line. And now Wade is a superstar here. So can we get a camera on Wade by any chance, Ryan? Big-time superstar. The ball is back at the 39-yard line. And it's first down, about 22. Fake to Noel, out to Green. He's got a touchdown reception, gives a stiff arm. It's a good, on first down, a good run.
Gets nearly half those yards back, looks like. 10 yards.
So on 1st and 25 officially, now it's 2nd and 15 after the 10-yard run, as you mentioned. Aubrey Green, what do you like about him?
Aubrey's come a long way, and he's really, really helping this team. His blocking has improved from last year, and he's catching the ball, making big plays.
Noel to the edge with a cutback.
Nice run.
And that'll bring up a 3rd down and about 6 for the Braves with 8 minutes to go here in the first quarter tonight. 7-0 Braves on BFA. Chris Losey, Wade Inge in Coffee Jones' seat tonight. Coffee calling an Ivy League game, so he big-timed me again.
Chris, on that play, it looks like Harold Hill redeemed himself on that block. He had a nice block to drive his man out to give Julian that cutback lane.
So officially 3rd down, about 8. The marker's the 14. It's Noel with a lot of room, but it closes quickly. So only a 2-yard gain on the run. Conway Chase, number 11, came up in the secondary, made the stop. Good penetration, and that sets up 4th down and about 6. Tom Kelly. Remember, Craig, the quarterback, is also Craig, the place kicker, or vice versa.
He's at both. He's double duty.
Yeah. But no kick formation here. 4th down. Needs 6. It's Craig. Sets up to the end zone. Hill, did he have it long enough? They say no. And the ball will go over on downs with the incompletion in the end zone. Isaiah Clay, 21 on the stop, on the coverage in the end zone.
Well defended there. That was a good ball by Craig. Gets the ball out where it needs to be. And just at the last second, looks like the defender gets his hand in right there and rakes it out. Pulls his arm out. Good
Absolutely
defense.
good call. And good defense. So the ball goes over on downs. And we can't rely on the scoreboard here at Timber Creek. You know, do you have any pull over here? Can you fix that scoreboard?
No.
Okay, thank you. At least you're honest. Appreciate that very much. Okendo and the Chargers on 1st down. And here's Chase Conway.
Big hole on the left side. Burst through for a 1st down. Looks like a 14 yards, excuse me.
I always love the guitar. I remember I reffed the game last year. We were in Trenton. It was awesome. The guitar was the best. It was great. They got blown out, but it was guitar. Best band I've heard in a while till I come to Williamstown. Who's the guy that has the guitar? Gerhardt, right?
Yes, Gerhardt.
Yeah.
Gerhardt. Just graduated recently.
Yeah. Bring him in for the national anthems and the big games.
Good defense there.
Conway again gets about 3.
We got Colbert on the stop, and right there with Jordan Kennedy was also on the play.
Speaking of Colbert, I really gave him some fun. Were you there the last?
I was. I was there.
That was good stuff.
It's all about the hair.
It is. I mean, I think he's too young to remember Samson and Delilah.
Nah, yeah, he doesn't know.
Yeah.
But that's part of their strength, so it works.
We're under 6 minutes to play here in the first quarter, and you see the score. The Braves up 7-0. A 60-yard opening drive. And a touchdown from Craig Aubrey Green. Conway is in motion. Okendo hands off, and this is the first touch for Dallas. And it's Amir Reason Dallas swung out. No shot there for Holloman.
Holloman comes off the edge and makes a great play in the backfield, makes contact, holds on for the cavalry to come, but makes the stop for a negative yard gain there.
I think officially it's a loss of 1. Should be 3rd and 8, and it is. See, if it's the middle of the field, we can do all right with the vantage point. If it's not, we're going to have to rely on the PA announcer, who sounds like he's reading for a play. Do you know him?
No, I don't.
All right, 3rd down and 8. Okendo, and it's
defense.
dropped. That was Jackson Colbert that got his hand in there. Teron Brookins was the intended target. They threw to him a lot in the second half last week in Hamilton. And, you know, I said to Coffee, 17, lanky, tall, Alshon Jeffrey look-alike, and he said in a few years, why not?
He's only a sophomore.
So the Braves get a stop.
Should get good field position here.
Rouge punt, low line drive that bounces, so there'll be no return on this. And it will die at the 36-yard line, down by Nick Traynor on special teams. 31-yard punt, nothing on the return. Williamstown back on offense with 4:28 to go here in the first here on BFA. Tonight's game is brought to you by Premier Orthopedics with 8 convenient locations in South Jersey. Go from, are you ready for this? Discovery to recovery in no time. Proud sponsor of BFA Sports coverage of high school athletics. We really appreciate the job from Premier Associates. If you need an ortho, right? Call or text their VIP hotline at 856-690-1616. First down. It is Noel on the screen, getting some yards to the outside, and he's to the 41. Second and short coming up.
7-yard gain there.
I'm sorry, wait, were you asking about a Philly score?
Yes, I was.
6-0, good guys. They're moving to the top of the 5th at Citizens Bank. The Phillies over the Braves in Game 3 of the NLDS. We'll keep you posted on that. Second down, this is Hill cutting it back, and that cutback should get him the first down up to the 40-yard line. And it does. And a timeout taken by Tom Kelly and the Braves at the 4:11 mark of the first quarter. Or did he signal a timeout?
It looked like he did.
Did you see the official on the far side? It looked like he signaled a timeout, but now he's not.
Waved the chains over. It looked like he definitely said timeout.
My bad. That's what he said. My bad. So move the sticks for the Braves. It's a first down at the 45. Another RPO, and Foley up the middle into Charger territory to the 41. Gain of 16.
There it is again. What I said Drew Craig does best. Gets that ball out to his receivers as fast as possible. Gets the fake, reads the defense, and gets the ball out.
Here we go for the Braves into Timber Creek territory. There's a look at Foley. We had his younger brother on the show the other night. Talk about that in a second. From the 42, it's a first down. Play fake, and dangerous play, but Hill's got it. You heard Coach Inge here moan a little bit, but that's going to be about 3 yards and a big sigh of relief from the Williamstown sideline. Do we have that again, Ryan? Watch this. Go ahead, color analyst. Call this one.
Very, very dangerous pass or a very good defensive
Oh.
play. Just missed it by inches, and thankfully Harold Hill held on.
And that's Nasir Dallas, one of the best in the secondary. Now they get it out to Inge in space. Sorry, you're Inge. They get it out to Julian Noel in space and a first down for the Braves. So that's what he's doing. He's signaling the chain. It looks like a timeout signal. But a first down Braves with under 3 minutes to go in the first. I'm all excited to be next to you, you know. Been through a lot. 2.5 to go at the 32-yard line. This is Hill, and the short game is working thus far, Wade.
There's another penalty.
I don't know what that is. It's an open hand. It should be nothing, but we'll see.
I hope it's not
Let's
another
check the
face
flag.
mask.
It's a gain of about 3 to hold.
We got to hold. Okay.
This PA guy.
Let's see what number that was. What they called it on.
It is a 10-yard penalty.
Looks like green.
I didn't see much. Did you see much?
I saw green on the ground, so maybe when he fell down, he might have pulled some cloth. The official saw.
Right. So that puts the ball back to the 42, and it's now a 1st and 20 for the Braves. We tick down to 2:15 to go here in the first. High snap. Keyshawn Nixon, his first carry. Not much, maybe to the line of scrimmage. And second down coming up. You know, the big boys for Timber Creek, and we made comments about them, and they're pretty big up front.
On both sides of the ball, they have some good size.
Darian Cade, 23, and on the stop. So officially, it is no gain. It's a second down now and 20. Hit play, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, there we go. Just keeping you posted on a certain baseball game going on.
Like that score.
Still 6-zip. Good guys. 2nd and 20. Green is the motion man from the slot. Craig buying time. He's just going to get rid of it to the far side. He finds Green, but right at the line of scrimmage. There's just nowhere to go. And again, the secondary of Timber Creek, they're starting to sense that the Braves are trying to dink and dunk on them, and Marcus Upton comes up and makes the stop.
That's a good play on defense. Like you said, the very few passes have gone downfield, and they're sitting on the short routes, and it's, you know, Braves have to come up with something new.
Under a minute to go. 3rd and 20. First quarter action tonight on BFA. Chris Losey, Wade Inge. The BFA Sports crew here tonight in a must-win for the Braves.
Take a shot. Let's see what happens.
It's Craig underneath Hill. A long way to go here on 4th down. There's only a couple for Hill. Chase Conway makes the stop. You know, I turned around to look at the band and give them some kudos. They got some ringers on there. They got less hair than I do. 4th down and 16. Do a quick kick here. Yep.
Pin them deep.
And the pooch kick does find the end zone.
That's good.
And it'll be a touchback. Chargers come back on offense from the 20-yard line. Tonight's game is brought. Have you ever heard of Game Changer?
No, I have not.
That might be right up your alley, being a statistician, right? #1 youth and high school sports scoring app in the country. Game Changer continues to be the premier choice to organize team schedules, rosters, and more. The official scoring app of BFA Sports, Game Changer makes it easy to track player stats, create player highlights, real-time box scores, and more. Be sure to download the new Green app now on your favorite Android or Apple device at gc.com and become a premier member today. First down for Oquendo and the Chargers at the 20. They trail 7-0. Looked like there was movement on the line, but they don't call it. And Conway's carry gets about 2, tripped up by Colbert.
Another good stop by Colbert there. He's doing a good job this year of reading that, his keys and getting in the mix early. That's a very good stop.
And they probably don't have to run this, and that'll take us to the end of the first quarter tonight here at Timber Creek. Just like that. The end of the first 12 minutes tonight here on BFA. Second quarter coming up with Williamstown up 7-0.
Pizza Hut wings are bigger and better than the other pizza guys' wings. No one outwings the Hut.
We live in a community that cares. We make sure everyone eats, everyone plays, everyone stays warm, and everyone is protected. We support our youth in organizations that teach the value of community and self-worth. We make strides against breast cancer every day. Together, in this community, we make a difference. RK Chevrolet, RK Kia, and RK Subaru, proudly serving our community since 1982.
Order your Pizza Hut faves like Original Pan, Original Stuffed Crust, and more at pizzahut.com.
The Claridge Hotel has been around for a number of years. Here at Park Place in the world-famous Atlantic City Boardwalk, just steps away from the beach. So we've had a number of people come through our doors, each with their own style and taste.
Start of the second quarter tonight, and as everyone says, a must-win for the Braves, and they lead 7-0 over Timber Creek. Chris Losey, Wade Inge for Coffee Jones tonight. BFA Sports crew is here, and I think it's a known fact that a victory tonight, regardless of next week, would probably put the Braves in the postseason. This is Okendo from the gun on 2nd and 8, and it's Conway, and he's not going any place. The Braves are there again.
It's Pablo.
Pablo Garcia.
Good job, Pablo. Pablo getting in the backfield, making it happen, getting off the block, and letting the rest of his teammates come in there and jump on the ball carrier.
A loss of a yard will bring up a 3rd down and 9. What can you tell me about Abel Fowler?
What number?
Big number 10.
Oh. Long and lanky?
Look at him. He is long and lanky. They get it out in space, and Coleman can only get about 4.
Big 3rd down coming up. Oh, I'm sorry. 4.
That's all right, because we started the quarter on 2nd down. There, see, what kind of statistician are you? Oh, now he's going to go to the pencil.
I'm going.
All right. Another Rue punt, another Brave stop on defense. So right now, if you're Tom Kelly, how you feeling?
I'm feeling great. You got 7 points on the board, you got a turnover, and you got 2 stops, 2 punts. I mean, you couldn't ask for much more.
Short kick from Rue, but it is fair caught by Noel on the Timber Creek side of the field at the 47-yard line. So we see again for the 3rd time Drew Craig and the Brave offense. This is usually the time where I check out-of-town scores, but if I do that, I'm going to lose the Phillies, right? Well, let's try it anyway. Any other games of note?
For the early games, I don't know of the 6 o'clock games. There's a couple 7 o'clock games, though.
There's about 30 7 o'clock games. No, I meant anything that maybe we need to be aware of, that any playoff implications, or no. This is just it right here. First down, Noel. 4th carry of the night. Inside the 40-yard line. Be about 2 yards short of the first down. What do you got him for, Julian?
That was his 8th carry.
Like,
7th carry.
just double it.
Close enough.
Yeah.
7 carries and 2 catches, looks like so far for Noel.
Second down, about 3. Noel.
Good move.
And that move will get him the first down.
Right at the marker.
Gain of 4 results in a Timber Creek Williamstown first down.
It's all right. He'll get it right.
He said it.
He said he got it. He'll get there.
Noel's off to a really good start right now. He's carrying the load on offense and playing on defense. This is what he needs to do as a senior captain.
How about Washington Township 35-4? Oh, that's last Saturday. Let's forget it. That was last Saturday. Never mind. 9.5 to go on the first down. Craig, why not? Here's Noel again. Tough yards. About 4. Ran right into Conway and Dallas.
This is what Coach Kelly wanted to see. The offensive line is establishing the line of scrimmage right now. They're establishing the run. They're moving bodies. They're getting holes opened up for Julian Noel.
And it eats the clock.
They need that too.
This is a second down and about 5. I know she's watching.
She is. Good job by Craig getting that snap. High snap, he jumps up and gets it.
And Noel does the rest. And it's a first down for the Braves. Good run. Move the sticks to the 25-yard line.
Mm-hmm.
8:25 and ticking. Oh, I think Craig had a knee down. He did on the bad snap.
Yeah.
Accurately called by the officials. That's going to wind up being a loss of 5 on the play. See if he get his knee down.
Low snap. Could have caught it.
Yep.
Knee was down.
Maybe on Sunday he can get back up, right?
Got a few years for that.
Not too many for a certain player from the state of Delaware, huh? Hope.
We'll see. Fingers crossed. Got a couple years left.
Talk about him, trust me. 2nd and 15. Craig, another high snap. Gets it near side. Green.
Let him run.
One
Good
cutback,
job.
ran right over Dallas, but then Conway was able to take him down. Also, it was Terrell Smith, number 7.
Another example of Aubrey Green trying to make a play. Great catch, running hard, getting some extra yards after contact.
Third down, 12 to the far side. That could be contact ahead of it, but he'll
It looks early to me.
complete. But no flag. Isaiah Clay on the coverage. I'll bring up a 4th down, and I think Tom Kelly's already demonstrated that he's going to go for it. I don't know if that's a slight on Craig's place kicking ability or just the fact that he feels comfortable doing it.
Well, right here, that was a 43-yard kick. That's pretty tough for high school, but you know, I agree
Not the
with
kid
this.
from Lenape.
Well, no, not him.
Here we go. 4th down, about 12. Craig to throw it.
The screen.
That's Noel. Oh, that move is going to get the Braves the first down. Julian Noel does it again for this Brave team. We've got whistles and we've got a flag down. We've got an eligible downfield. This is coming back. Pravasco.
It's a shame. It's a great play by Julian.
See if we can see who it is. Well. Yep.
That's Kyshawn Patterson. That's not on him. That was a screen thrown and the ball went beyond the line of scrimmage, so he was where he was supposed to be.
So you're saying the screen should have been before the line of scrimmage?
Yes.
Okay. Good call by tonight's linesman, who is the line judge position in the first half, Matt Lawler. So the penalty puts the ball back. Well, it should be 4th and 17 now because it was 4th and 12, and that's a previous spot foul, and that's what they're going to talk about right now. Yep. Pravasco looks like he's like a walk in the park.
Yep. Well,
a little Gene Steratourism going on there, right?
There's a chance. I'd like to see something downfield again. I said it last time we were down there on 4th down. Take a shot.
See what they do now.
Defense is sitting on all short routes. Let's see what we can do downfield.
Lantine at the bottom of the screen. No, it's another pooch kick. And Tom Kelly's going to flip the field again. He doesn't care. Into the end zone for a touchback. With 6:38 on the clock. Okay, what is the missus saying?
Speak up.
Hi, Alicia. The matriarch of the Inch family, everybody. Alicia Inch. What is she? Let's say you're doing an excellent. Add more color. There you go. What did I just say? Right.
You're right. But we all know she's the best speaker in the house. So.
Alicia, I tell you, you should go to heaven. Well, I'm waiting for the text now. Here's Okendo and the Chargers from their 20 following the touchback. And this is Dallas squeaking through, and he got about 5. He's a good two-way player, like him in the secondary as well.
Yeah, he's a good player. I mean, he just made 2 people miss or broke 2 tackles. That was a good run by him.
This portion of the broadcast is brought to you by ticksforgood.org. It feels good to give, but it's better to do it when you use ticksforgood.org. It's 5 yards for Dallas. It's a 2nd and 5. And they're going to use the jet, trying to get Coleman in free space. And he's to the 29-yard line. Mason Brown.
Good pursuit by Mason.
Who doesn't have a cast on.
That's new. That's big for him.
That's good to see. So a 3rd and short coming up. This is a big play here for Timber Creek. Haven't done much with the ball. You survived the turnover. So Frazier at the bottom of the screen. Hill on him. Press coverage. Okendo under center. Hand off, and they're not going to get it. Oh, maybe they are with that little extra push. It's going to be Dallas, and he's going to get the first down, and we got to find out who 52 is.
We got to get that roster updated.
Get on the horn right now, and he is.
I'm on it.
Got the penetration, but Dallas and the Chargers needed 2, and they got it. And they'll move the chains with under 5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Who are you hitting up?
Page. Coach Page.
Nobody knows better than me. That's backwards. Frazier gets the edge. Spinning out of bounds. Frazier gets about 4.
Still waiting.
Braves got to run, by the way. Tell Chris. Hey, who is it? Why are the number? Yeah.
Still waiting on that.
Can you see who it is? 2nd and 4. So Okendo from the gun. Conway up the middle. And it was Colbert and 52. A yard, 3rd and 1, as we're under 4 minutes to go until halftime. Just showed a highlight of why they showed his glove. And there's the first down, Conway. Needed 1, got 3.
Another example of Timber Creek's size up front. They moved the line of scrimmage, got the first down. Running back's coming off limping, though. We don't know what that's about.
What's that?
Running back came off limping from Timber Creek. We don't know what that's about.
On first down, Okendo to the edge, off the hands of Harris, incomplete. He had a 40-yard touchdown catch last week. The only points in their loss to Hamilton.
He's got good speed, usually good hands. That one just got away from him.
Second down coming up. Feel like you're at a jazz club?
A little bit.
Man, I like it. Second down. Straight drop. Okendo under pressure. Brown almost got to him, but Dallas has got it off the screen, and it's a first down inside Williamstown territory to the 43. Mason Brown just missed getting to Okendo.
There was a questionable block thrown on that play. I don't know if, I guess the ref saw that as a clean block. It looked like it was a block in the back.
Not called, and first down for the Chargers after the gain of 20. Down to 2:25 to go. Harris is the slot on the near side on this first down play, and they get it to him, and he brings it back, and then Ocello, amongst everyone else, wrap him up after a gain of about 3, and please find out who number 52 is.
I'm waiting for the response. Still didn't get it. I'll have it by halftime, though. I'll go track it down.
Okay, go talk to him. You've got the sweater. You're allowed. 2nd and 7. And Coach Wright on the Timber Creek sideline. It's 3 timeouts. Clock moving. Interesting here. You've got trips to the left. Okendo again. Nobody open. He's going to run, and he can do this. He'll get to the marker, and he's going to find the sideline and get out of bounds. 22 yards on that scamper for Okendo, and a late flag comes in. Do you think the Braves got him on the sideline?
No, I think it was a late block in the back, right at the sideline. He didn't touch him. It looked like there was a Timber Creek player that hit a Brave right at the very end.
Well, officials are talking about it.
I don't know why I didn't know this. I apologize. Number 52 is Nolan Lloyd. I'm sorry, Nolan.
Oh, it's illegal helmet contact, and it's on the offense. Let's see.
Right there on the block.
Yeah, on Harris. On Harris. Nolan Lloyd.
I apologize, Nolan. Nolan's been making plays all year.
We blew it.
Just missed that.
You're not on the roster,
He
guys.
is. He changed his number. Right
well,
there.
then he has to let us know that stuff.
Right, it's right there.
Well, no, he's got to let us know. Nolan, we look forward to seeing you at Rack's Pub and Grill for the Tom Kelly Show on Tuesday.
Nolan is another one of those guys who plays both
face.
ways. Changed his number so he can be eligible to play on the offensive line. That's a good team player right there.
So now, following that penalty, they're going to say that's a live ball foul. So I think Provoski wants to make sure that it was not late. So it's now 2nd down and 9, and he also checked to make sure the play was out of bounds. So the clock will run on the snap. With 1:29 to go, and again, still, Coach Wright has all 3 timeouts, as does Tom Kelly. And Timber Creek will get the first down. Or, I'm sorry, we'll get the ball in the second half. And now the officials are going to talk it over again. I think the only thing they can mention here is it after the play. Or was it a live ball foul? Because if it's a live ball foul, they have to count it down. That was 2nd down, correct?
Yes.
All right, so then that's –
It should
no.
still be 2nd down.
No. Oh, they're saying it was they got the line to gain.
Okay.
That doesn't make sense either. No, that doesn't make sense either. That's wrong too.
I guess that's like you said. They said he had the line to
No,
gain.
that's wrong too. That's not right either. That's not right. We're going to go back and check that, but they're going to give him a 1st and 10. Okendo chased out of the pocket, and he'll just go out of bounds. And guess what? It's Nolan Lloyd that chased him out. All right. Do we have the last play, Ryan? The one before it. Let's see where the snap occurred.
Okay.
Because if the snap occurred Let's see. All right, we need the beginning, though. You don't have the beginning? Okay, no problem.
The flag was definitely thrown after he went out of bounds.
Agreed.
So that should have been a dead ball.
Agree. No, because if the flag, it's not when the flag is thrown, it's when they have it. By the way, this should be, I don't know what it is. I thought it was going to be a timeout, but it's not. So it's 2nd down and 9. If they brought it back 15 and it was still beyond the line to gain, then yes, it's a first down. But clearly that was not a first down. So 2nd down and 9. Here's a Kendo. Blitz coming. Got it off to Harris. And Harris squirts his way inside the 30. Minute 3, still ticking. Down to a minute.
Line of gain, enough for the first down.
12-yard gain. We can't see where they are, but I know they're inside the 30. Let's see where they are. We may be able to see from this sideline anyway.
A lot of time coming off the clock.
They are. They're at the 29. Kendo again. Straight drop, near side, and caught.
Catch, inbounds.
And that's the timeout that Coach Wright needs. That's his first. He takes it with 42 seconds left until halftime.
Well, this time last week, this exact situation, they went to Coleman, Frazier 3 or 4 times in a row, and that's quick out. So we might want to check that this week.
You want to talk about pizza? Because you were kind of hungry.
I'm sorry.
Tonight's game brought to you by Pizza Hut. Score big deals on stuffed crust pizzas, tasty wings, breadsticks, and more with fast delivery all through the Pizza Hut app at pizzahut.com. And by ticksforgood.org. So we've got a super way to help your favorite local charity and possibly score 2 tickets to that big game in Arizona in February, or the Masters in April, or the NCAA tournament. Head over to ticksforgood.org and check it out. It always feels good to give, but ticksforgood.org makes it even better. And by Ron Jaworski Golf, 6 signature golf courses, outstanding wedding venues in the South Jersey and Pennsylvania area. So don't call a timeout. Give Jaws a call and let him run with it. Book your tee time, plan your big day, get your team together for the big game at ronjaworskigolf.com or call Coffee Jones. I'll give you his number in a minute. Following the timeout, it's a 2nd down and 3 with 41 seconds to go. Harris is in motion. It's Okendo to the end zone and out of real estate. Lantine there, double coverage. So with Khan, the intended receiver, 3rd down and about 2. And the clock is stopped with 35 seconds.
Big down here for the Braves and hold them scoreless going into halftime. This will be a great momentum builder.
Keep in mind, Timber Creek will get the ball to start the second half. Okendo with the high snap underneath. That's Dallas still going, and he's going to get into the end zone. And a touchdown for Timber Creek. $19 yards is what it looked like.
Yeah.
And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying the game.
Hard running and missed tackles is not a good combination for the Braves right now.
We talked about him too. Nasir Reason Dallas and his brother Amir, who wears number 4. But this is Rue now to tie the game. Nice drive by the Chargers. And it gets through. With 29 seconds left until halftime, Tom Kelly has all 3 timeouts. And it's 7-7. So we'll stay right here. Okay. So, again, it's been bothering the Williamstown coaching staff. The tackling has not been that good. And that was a good example of it.
Yeah, well, they work hard on it. They work on it every week like everybody else. It's just come game time, people have been slipping through. We got to find a way to get guys on the ground.
You wouldn't happen to have another pullover in that bag, would you? Because I'm going to go to another layer.
I do.
And I look over at Ryan Schumacher, shades of our first opener against Delsey. That was great. It was Labor Day weekend and had to be in the 50s. So our score is 7-7. 29 seconds left and 3 timeouts for the Braves. And usually on the special team side, they usually start in good field position. So there's an opportunity here for the Braves and a return. Kelly doesn't kick that far.
No. Well, this is one of their stronger special teams units for the Braves right here. We've had a touchdown, 1 touchdown, and 3 others brought back inside the 20. So let's see if we get some more of that magic right now.
And when I say Kelly, I mean the kicker, Matt Kelly.
Yes, young Matt Kelly, also a sophomore.
Yeah, you're familiar with a lot of these kids. How about this? A timeout taken by Timber Creek prior to the kickoff. So they have 1 left. We got an update at Citizens Bank Park. Phillies 6, Braves 1. And go to the 7th inning. And yes, Aaronola is still in the game. Our score here, 7-7. It's a tie game. The game the Braves have to have. Because we have no idea, as we get to the split screen, we have no idea about Shawnee for next week, but it is a home game. Tonight's game was brought to you by RK Chevrolet, Vineland, and Subaru.
Look for something here, Chris. We just saw Timber Creek special teams coach come out of the booth to run on the field during that timeout. So let's see what's going on with this kick.
Do you dare? No.
I wouldn't, but
no. Although Tom Kelly did it last week at the prep. He told me.
All right, deep kick.
Didn't think so. And on the hop, here comes Julian. Left side. Still going. Julian Noel. Still going.
Just what you said.
And he is going to go.
No flags.
It's a touchdown for the Braves and a kickoff return. 78 yards, no flags. We've been waiting for that all year long. And finally, Julian Noel breaks through.
Chris, that's actually his second 78-yard touchdown run on the kick. I'm sorry, Howard Hill had the first one. But the second time we had a 78-yard touchdown. Good return, good blocks. Right here is just sheer speed.
Remind you of 5?
Which one? There's a couple of them. It actually reminds me of one of my teammates from Maryland, Jermaine Lewis. I don't know if you remember him. He played for the Baltimore Ravens.
Yes.
Yes, he looks similar to him.
So unless I got the sheet wrong, Jackson Foley, who was on our show, is holding here for Craig.
That's definitely him.
And it's 14-7 Braves, and what a turnaround. Chargers had all the momentum. They drive down the field. They get the touchdown inside of a minute. All they got to do is hold, and they give up a big kickoff return for 6.
Great play by the Braves. Special teams is very important. They take it very, very seriously. You know, I worked closely with the special teams all those years I was with the Braves, and Julian Noel has been a big part of it. And that was a great return, great blocking up front.
So if you talk to Fuse back then, he let the coordinators do their thing, but special teams was his.
Special teams was his, and I worked side by side with him, and then Coach Kelly comes in and does the same thing. He runs the special teams. He takes pride in that, and he wants to make sure that everything is done right on the special teams.
So now Craig and the Braves getting ready to tee it up with 15 seconds left until halftime. You know, you said yourself if the Braves can get off the field and keep the Chargers out of the end zone, that would give them a big lift. Well, that didn't happen, but how about this?
That's an even bigger lift. Now, if we can just keep them from doing the same and go up by 7 points at halftime, that's huge. for a team trying to claw into the playoffs.
Where anything can happen.
We've seen it.
Craig, if he's smart, will keep it away from Frazier, and instead he kicks it out of bounds.
It's better than kicking it to Frazier.
Yeah, but now, so you got three choices, and now they're going to check with Coach Wright and see what he wants to do, because option A is out of bounds +5. Option B is 5 yards back in a re-kick, and option C is the 35-yard line. And they choose B, which is re-kick.
Well, I say we do the same thing. Kick it away from number 8. That was always our thing with the Braves. Why kick it to the other team's best player?
Yep.
You saw what happened when they kicked to our best player, and we got 7 points out of it.
Of course, no time off the clock, so they'll have to do it again. I've noticed, though, more and more high school kickers, pure place kickers, are reaching the end zone on kickoffs. Yep.
Smart kick here.
Yep. Dallas has a problem with it going backwards. And how about that special teams play? Unbelievable.
Mark Williams, number 12.
Who is a shutdown corner all season, and here he is on special teams and makes the big play.
It's good to see Mark use his speed and get down there and make that play. Mark is a very good player, has a lot of speed, and he showed it right there.
What does that do now to the psyche of Timber Creek? And that's Coach Wright yelling at Nasir Dallas. With 15 seconds, you're at the 30-yard line and 2 timeouts. Do you just fall on the ball?
I think they take a knee. There's no need to go in and make another mistake. Remember, they fumbled down here their first series.
Well,
looks like they
every
are.
indication that they are. Yep. So that'll take us to halftime. And how about the kick return by Julian Noel, 78 yards, and it gives the Braves the lead they need. So we're at halftime. Williamstown 14, Timber Creek 7, a must-win for the Braves. They're halfway there.
No one out-cheeses, out-meats, out-supremes, out-crusts, or out-stuffs the Hut. Because when it comes to making your favorites, no one out-pizzas the Hut.
When it comes to taking care of your physical wellness, maintaining good health of your bones and muscles, you want a team of doctors you can trust and who hold themselves to the highest standards. At Premier Orthopedic Associates, we believe that you should live life at your best. Our team of non-operative and operative orthopedic specialists strive for the highest standards, exceptional outcomes, and happiest patients. Come and experience the Premier difference.
Pizza Hut wings are bigger and better than the other pizza guys' wings. No one outwings the Hut.
We live in a community that cares. We make sure everyone eats, everyone plays, everyone stays warm, and everyone is protected. We support our youth in organizations that teach the value of community and self-worth. We make strides against breast cancer every day. Together, in this community, we make a difference. RK Chevrolet, RK Kia, and RK Subaru, proudly serving our community since 1982.
Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com.
The Claridge Hotel has been around for a number of years. Here at Park Place in the world-famous Atlantic City Boardwalk, just steps away from the beach. So we've had a number of people come through our doors, each with their own style and taste, which is why they chose the Claridge to take their visit to new heights. Book your getaway today at claridge.com.
We're here at the brand new RK Service Center. Got to be super excited about all the things that are going on here at RK.
We are. We're super excited. We've been waiting this for a long time. We're very proud of this facility. We are hiring new technicians, so we're offering a $1,500 sign-on bonus. You can check with our managers in terms of the details on that. But along with that, we offer healthcare, dental, eye, 401k with a match, and on it goes.
No better place to look than right here at RK Auto Group.
RKAutogroup.com, but individually for each manufacturer would be myrkchevy.com, myrkkia.com, and myrksubaru.com.
Make this your best season ever with Game Changer's amazing new features. Like automatically compiled hit clips that load directly into your player profile, along with your stats. Watch, download, and share with fans and recruiters. Track pitch type and pitch velocity, and display it in the live stream. And watch it all, live, on the web. Check out these amazing new features you can start using now in the app, or learn more at gc.com.
Getting ready to start the third quarter tonight. A halftime score 14-7. Braves over the Chargers of Timber Creek. Chris Losey weighed in for Coffee Jones tonight. BFA Sports crew on a night where the Braves basically, Wade, are 24 minutes away from a playoff berth.
Anything's possible right now. I mean, they came out really strong in the first half. They needed the second half to seal this win and get in the playoffs.
Started good for the Braves. The opening drive, they went 60 yards. Got a touchdown pass from Drew Craig. And then, as Bryce Harper just hit one off the wall that's going to score a run. So, 7-1 Phillies in a playoff action. Sorry about that. But anyway, but then it looked like things were going well. They had a fumble recovery. They were inside the Timber Creek 25, and all of a sudden, they didn't do anything. Timber Creek comes back. They tie the game. And then, when you just think you're going into the locker room with a tie, 78-yard kickoff return, Julian Noel.
Special teams is the third phase of the game, and Julian Noel's been doing it all season long. He's been doing this since he was a little kid. I've watched him play for over 10 years, and he's really coming through as a senior.
So now you also said, oh my goodness, great. Can you stick around? You got to stick around. Hurry up. Go do what you got to do. We have a very special guest that's going to join us later on, and I mean very special. He looks great, by the way.
He does. He really does.
Just don't spill it.
I'm not.
All right. So now the officials are blowing both teams out. And again, Williamstown to kick. So it'll be the Chargers on offense to start the second half. So we were doing our first half recap, and it was that kickoff return. Now, any coach, when you go into the locker room, not expecting that, you tell me, what are you saying now if you're Brian Wright in that Timber Creek locker room?
I mean, this isn't the team that started off 5-0. I mean, they were 5-0, lost their last two, and I'm sure he's trying to get that same fire back that got them undefeated and be able to close the door on the team that they expect to beat.
So what worked for Timber Creek in the first half, believe it or not, was the running game. Because they had an awful lot of Conway and Dallas. Meanwhile, looked like Dallas wanted to pitch it, and that's going to ruin that return. The Braves on special teams to the 25-yard line. We see that one again, Ryan. This is like a fire drill and then some. Watch this.
I think the Braves were ready for this because they did this last week against Hamilton.
Well, that's after the fact, but beforehand, Dallas wanted to hand it to somebody else.
He tried to pitch it to Coleman Frazier. He did it, like I said, and it was a good return last week, so the Braves were ready for that one.
So from the 25 again, it's Okendo in the Charger offense. Victor's a junior quarterback. And he's got Karan Brookins to the far side, the Alshon Jeffrey look-alike from high school.
6'4" sophomore.
Indeed. So it's Okendo from the gun. Harris is in motion. And off the fake, a screen is set up. Conway, good gain on first down. Out across the 35-yard line to the 38, the pickup of 13.
You called it in the pregame. They like to run those screens and short passes, and it's been working for them.
So first down at the 38-yard line. First minute of play, second half. Conway in the backfield, and they don't get the snap right, and that is going to cost the Chargers 5. There's Mike Pravascu. Not many flags tonight against the Braves, though, right?
No, that's a plus. That's been the thorn in our side all season long, and so far so good. But I don't want to jinx it, though.
Only 3. As the ball now goes back to the 31, and it's a 1st and 15. Kendo, Conway again, and he runs right into a wall.
Jack Cummins, good
and
stop.
Jack Cummins does it again. He just looks mean, too.
He does. Only a junior. He'll be back.
We talk about it each week in the coaches show that, the building blocks are in place.
There's talent. There's definitely talent there. We've got to keep growing.
Seal up the secondary. Mark Williams does a tremendous job. That's Harris giving a thumbs up, bottom of the screen. And Frazier's right behind him. Kendo looks that way. It's Frazier. Bounces out of it. Gets by Colbert and then wipes out at the 39-yard line.
We'll take it. 12th defender. Thank you, 39-yard line.
So they'll bring up a 3rd down and 6 now for the Chargers. So it's a big play here for both sides. Timber Creek coming out to start the second half with a 3rd down and 6. Big play for Williamstown defense because a hold here would negate that momentum from getting the opening kickoff of the second half. At the 40-yard line, Frazier at the bottom of the screen, and the Braves jumped. Cummins on the left side. 4th penalty for the Braves. And, oh, no, they're going to call it against Timber Creek.
Oh. We will definitely take that one.
Get your eraser out. What a break that is. I didn't see it. You saw Cummins' reaction. Put his hands on his helmet. He faked everybody out, including me.
I saw 2 Braves in the backfield, but I guess someone jumped.
So from 3rd and 6, it's now 3rd and 11, and this is a Kendo. With time, slings it to nobody on the far side. Harris was in the middle. The ball went to the far side.
Good defense.
And another Rue punt on 4th down. And we are minutes away from a special guest on our broadcast, and we'll tell you who it is in a minute. We got to get a camera, too, on, right? Man, have you ever seen a microphone that big? Don't. It's not an ice cream cone. Don't eat it. Here's Rue's punt. It's like into the raindrops, and I think they're yelling if they got the ball. Was it muffed?
I think so.
We didn't have a vantage point, and we didn't have an angle.
It looked like it was a fair catch called, and it's hard to see.
Mason Brown came up with the ball.
Rue's punt is fumbled on the play.
I think it went off Julian Noel.
We had no idea, but we're going to wait. They're going to sort it out.
He pointed this way.
Ravascu. It's an inadvertent whistle. I think they're going to give the inadvertent whistle signal, which means it goes back to Timber Creek at the previous spot, if that's what he's saying. Let's see. It's an inadvertent whistle. So unfortunately, the whistle killed the play, so they're going to have to go back to the previous spot because there was no possession and kick it again on 4th and 11. And Ryan, do we have a camera that we can get on us here?
Flag on the play results in a re-kick. Rue back to
So that was an inadvertent whistle, and they're killers. They are killers. No, he's right here. Here we go. Here's Rue's punt again. And this is a fair catch at the 42-yard line by Harold Hill. All right, so here we are. Welcome back to our booth. Do you know who this guy is? Williamstown faithful. Aaron Lewis, how you doing, my friend?
Good, man. I'm good. How you doing?
Good to see you, babe. Great. Great. It's great to see you.
It's great to see you. It's great to be back, man. It's great to see these guys play. You know, they look good out here. You know, a little 14-7 score. I love supporting back to the program that you came up in, and it's nice. It's nice, man. You look good. You look good.
You do too.
Well, you ain't even aged.
Oh, he's being nice. How's your season going? Don't worry, we'll get this going. How's everything going for you? What's going on?
It's going okay. It's going okay. we are, as in Rutgers football team, you know, we are trying to, you know, just find our way right now. You know, we got a bunch of guys who just love to attack and love to play. We just got to figure everything out. And then, you know, we're on a bye right now. We got Indiana next week. You know, everybody's going home, relaxing, you know, getting their bodies right. And then when they come back, you know, it's right back at it. But, you know, I love the guys that I'm playing with. You know, it's a great team, great team.
So now you're on the other side of the ball, but you got a new offensive coordinator. Why did Coach Shiano do that?
You know, none of the players really ever question, you know, what the coach does. You know, he's been doing this for a long time. And, you know, we trust him. You know, one thing that we preach during the building in our culture is family, trust, chop. So, you know, trust is the second one. And if he feels as though a decision needs to be made, a decision needs to be made. And, you know, we're going to figure it out, you know, as the season goes, you know, with Coach Nuns. You know, Coach Nuns is a great guy. You know, he's been around the program. He has great info. And, you know, we're just going to take it day by day.
So another incomplete, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and 10. If you notice in high school football now, they've gone to the college way that if you're out of the pocket, you can kill it.
Yeah.
Trying to protect these quarterbacks, Aaron. You know.
Yeah. No. I want to hurt them. You know, some people want to protect them. It's a love-hate relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Craig's in trouble, and he's just going to go down. So, who do you know on this team that you can tell us about so that we're not shocked? Anybody?
I've been seeing this game, you know, and throughout the season, you know, Colbert's little brother. You know, I played with Colbert. I played with the older Colbert, Brody, and you know, he, when I watch him, he just looks like he's flying around out there. He looks exactly like Brody. You know, I get flashbacks watching him.
The hair.
I really get flashbacks watching him. He's gonna be a good player.
Oh yeah.
You know, one thing that you see is, you know, people playing hard, and you can tell he plays with a lot of heart when he's playing.
Talk to Nick Bruno at all?
Nick,
How's
my God, yeah, Nick's doing well. Nick's doing really well. You know, he's working. You know, he's getting the money. He's doing what he has to do.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he's a good kid. He's a really good kid. You know,
he just got killed by injuries when he was down here in McDaniel. Yeah,
injuries are something. Injuries are something when it comes to, you know, the game of football. And, you know, Bruno's a strong kid though. Bruno's strong. You know, he's gonna get to his destination. He's gonna get to his destination.
How long have you been down here? Have you talked to anybody? Talked to the coaches at all, or is this your first?
Oh yeah, you know, I talked to Coach Kelly. You know, before I came down here, letting them know I would come and, you know, support the program. But I gave him a little talk at halftime. You know, in the halftime of this game, and it looked good. It looked well. You know, everybody on the over there, you know, talking. Whoa!
And he had a knee down, and Craig got the punt away, and I think they're going to let that play go. And the punt's going to wind up at the 32-yard line. But, boy, we got a break there.
That man's got a leg now.
It's a good kick. And now there's Coach Wright, and there's a good shot at how happy he is about that. He didn't like it very much, but anyway.
I like this little setup you guys got here. You know, you got the little table, the little game right here. I like it.
Well, you know, it's 9-1 good guys if you care about the Phillies. How's Mom?
Mom's well. Mom's really well. You know, one thing that was a big thing when I started playing college football was her health.
Yep.
And, you know, how she's doing. But, you know, when I came home, I get to check up on her a lot. I get to see how she's doing. You know, I talked to her a good amount of time, and she's doing well, you know. She wanted me to tell you hi, by the way.
Oh, I'll give her my love, please. You got anything to say to this man?
It's good seeing you, man.
It's good seeing you too, man.
I saw you come up from 7th grade and where you are right now. I'm very proud of you, man.
Thank you.
Good job.
I appreciate that. I see Wade doing this thing too.
Yes, he is. Him Turner's doing well too. So
every time I watch him, it's just like, wow, like people from that team just, you know, in college football, everybody doing what they have to do.
It's a lot of you guys that are all playing in college now. It's great to see.
It's so nice to see.
8 yards for Dallas to the 40. So it's a 2nd down and 2. We have 7:25 to go in the 3rd. Braves up by a touchdown here on Timber Creek. Shotgun, and there goes Dallas bouncing off of people into Brave territory to the 45.
We got to wrap up.
First down. So I got a dumb question for you. I went to college with a kid named Paul Schrager. He does the radio. He is the radio engineer. Does that name ring a bell to you?
One more time, say the name.
Paul Schrager. He's on the radio.
Is he doing for Rutgers?
Yes. We went to Temple together.
Really?
Yeah.
I see him come into the building sometimes and stuff like that and talk. He's got a nice little announcing voice, man. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
He was made for that job now.
Yeah.
Made for that job.
On first down, this is Conway.
Good tackle.
Good job, Nolan.
That was a nice tackle by 52.
Yeah, and we know who it is now, by the way.
Oh.
It's Nolan Lloyd, yeah, because he changed numbers.
Got a little sheet right here.
Yeah, let me tell you, we're big time here. You kidding?
Like the setup?
Yeah.
Got a little upgrade in the budget, you know what I'm saying? We live stream these days. Come on now.
Gloucester Township's finest.
We not a 09 no more.
2nd and 9. Hey, how about this now? So 1-6, Aaron, right?
Yeah.
1-6 and a win tonight will put them in the playoffs.
Huh.
You heard right. Okendo, right side. That's Dallas, Amir Dallas, and he gets 6 inside the 40 down to the 39. It'll bring up a 3rd and short for the Chargers as we're inside of 6 minutes to play here in the 3rd.
Wow. They need to come out with this one, man. 1-6 and you can still make the playoffs.
You know why?
That's not common.
That man's going to explain it to you. Go ahead, Wade. Tell him why.
PowerPoint system. The
PowerPoint.
Well, they got 28 PowerPoints from playing St. Augustine last week, and they also the strength of schedule is worth 60%, and they played every team they played has a winning record, so that boosted them up.
Conway gets through on 3rd and 3, and that's good enough for a first down, and then Holloman and everybody else wrap him up.
So it's
what
still
is?
possible.
Wow, PowerPoint. I feel like PowerPoints have always been on our side.
Yes,
we love power. We love them PowerPoints now.
Oh my God, yeah. So, are you watching the games?
Yes.
At home? All right. What do you feel that they are missing?
Well, one thing that I could say that I don't really see from this team a lot is when adversity hits. When adversity hits, they have to start sticking together and start coming together as a team. That's when you should play the most important football of the game. Your technique should go up. Everything should go up. So once they learn how to deal with problems and don't keep dwelling on it, it's going to be a powerful team. Powerful team.
And that's a lot of adversity this year. You want to talk about penalties. You want to talk about not blocking on extra points.
Yeah.
Anything and everything that's going wrong for this team has really buried this Brave team.
And injuries. A lot of
injuries as well.
Oh, and that's right.
I'm hearing this is a young team, really young team.
Yep. So if you're going to be around, that looks like a face mask.
Yeah, it was.
And flags are on the field. It's a gain of 5. Are you going to be around next week? We do a little coaches show at the bar and
really?
Rack's Pub and Grill.
What time? What day?
Tuesday nights.
Tuesday nights.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can you make it? I can promise you, if you come down, you'll get some TV time.
That's all I need, man. That's all I need. Just get me out there. But yeah, I will let you know on that. I will let you know on the.
Do you have the same number?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Because I reffed a game. It was a freshman game. And he's out there, and he had that little thing on his arm because he couldn't. Remember you broke your arm? And I said, what is that? And he came out. He had a nice picture. So you remember that?
I remember.
Yep. That's right. Did you coach the freshman team then, or JV? You were there, though.
I was there.
Maybe you were holding the chain.
That was some years there. That was some years.
1st and 10, Dallas, and Holloman drags him down. And
that's not a horse collar.
That is not a horse collar, and there's no flag down.
Oh, my gosh, we had some guys on that team.
Oh, you want to start? Oh, my goodness.
Man.
Bad. Number 2. Start with number 2.
Well, I can just give you the number. From his junior year, when we played at MetLife, there are 10 guys that played on that defense that are on the Division I rosters right now. 10.
That's
Oh,
incredible.
my gosh.
10.
That's almost the whole defense.
You didn't think about that. There's 10. That's a lot from one team.
That is incredible. Yeah.
Wow.
So who else are you talking to? How about Mr. Ezeraku in the BC?
Ezeraku, oh my gosh! Talk about him. He's having a season too.
Yeah.
He's having a nice season. He's recently starting to get more time, and we actually played him the first game. We played Donovan. We played Boston College, and we ended up getting the win. Talked to Donovan after the game. He looked good, man. He looks really good.
Talk about who's not looking good. Brian Wright. He's beside himself on that sideline. See, even at the high school level, it happens. And I think he wants to know about the face mask, but it's a half.
You see it everywhere, man.
Yeah.
You see it everywhere.
Well, that was 3 plays ago. He's not getting that call.
I don't know what he's looking for now.
Maybe the horse collar? I don't know.
Well, if he wants the horse collar, that's not it because you have to, you have to bring him down.
Yeah, he has to go down
backwards.
to the ground.
Yeah.
He didn't.
So what do you think of the officials at that level that you're at? You like them or no?
You know.
All right, we'll take a break.
In all my years of – actually, I don't even have that many years of playing football, but now they're starting to add up a little bit. My years of playing football, I've never been a refs fan.
That's it.
Ooh, here we go. We got a tackle.
Dallas
there we go.
back in the backfield.
Dallas on the carry. A loss of
That was
Ethan Alexander.
Mason Brown, Ethan Alexander,
for the Chargers.
and Holloman. Alex Holloman was in there
Big
too.
thing in high school is, like kids got all this energy. They're not old like the people in the NFL. They got to swarm to the ball.
We yelled at you constantly. You had so much energy. I mean, personal foul, 77. I mean, it didn't matter. But your motor always ran, and obviously, that's what got you to the next level. And these kids got to learn that.
Yeah.
Now,
good rush.
Third,
holding.
wide open.
No,
and it's
hit the
void.
ground.
Did Brookins get it?
Incomplete.
He did.
Incomplete. Put the confetti back.
And there's no replay, or are they saying incomplete?
They hit the ground.
They are saying
Ref
incomplete.
is sitting there saying incomplete. Great pressure by the D-line.
I thought it was a hold there on Mason. Looked like.
Let's see who got in there first with the – it was
Brown.
Mason. No. Let's see. I think the
oh, my gosh,
It
incomplete.
bounced.
Good call by the officials. That brings up a big fourth down here.
Okay,
It's 4th and goal.
Brookins is incomplete.
And they're at the 9-yard line. So now 4th and goal. You're in that huddle on the defense, Aaron. What are you telling these guys?
Listen, this is where technique comes in.
they're
Can't
kicking.
have no stupid penalties, nothing like that. Oh, they're kicking the ball.
They're going to bring Rue out and try the chip shot.
See if he's got a leg now. Most underrated play in college football is the field goal block.
From 26.
Just got it.
Rue's kick
His kick is good. 2:13 to go. Aaron Lewis. Great to see you, baby.
Great to see you too, man.
Really great to see you.
Thank you. I hope you guys, have great nights. I hope you guys are blessed.
You
and,
too.
Everybody, just stay safe, okay?
Give Mama
Good job,
love.
Aaron. Good
All
job,
right,
man. Good to see you.
14-10. We'll come back with the kickoff here on BFA.
We're here at the brand new RK Service Center. Got to be super excited about all the things that are going on here at RK.
We are. We're super excited. We've been waiting this for a long time. We're very proud of this facility. We are hiring new technicians, so we're offering a $1,500 sign-on bonus. You can check with our managers in terms of the details on that. But along with that, we offer healthcare, dental, eye, 401k with a match, and on it goes.
No better place to look than right here at RK Auto Group.
RKAutogroup.com, but individually for each manufacturer would be myrkchevy.com, myrkkia.com, and myrksubaru.com.
As we welcome you back, that is Matt Kelly. He is the kicker. However, it's Juan Rue who was the place kicker, and he was good from 26, and he cut into the lead. It's now 14-10. Chris Losey, Wade Inge.
Kelly's kicking because there was an injury last week to Rue at Hamilton. I happen to be sitting right next to Kelly's mother, so she told me.
Pooch kick. There's Mark Williams bouncing out.
Okay, another good return.
And that's to about the 40-yard line. You want to keep it away from Julian Noel, who went 78 yards for a touchdown on the last one. Well, you must know it's a blowout because the Phillies put Brogdon in the game.
What inning are we in now?
They're in the top of the ninth. They're looking good. Make sure we're DVRing this thing, right? I saw. Noel left side, and it was Frazier out of bounds off the pitch.
Little tidbit.
That'd be loss of a yard. Yeah, go for it.
That is now the school record set by Julian Noel for single-season receptions.
Wow.
He just passed Victor Ruggiano from 2016. That puts him over the edge.
What number? How many?
38.
Wow.
And also Drew Craig has the single season completions record.
With how many?
He's now at 117.
Now 118, because there's Aubrey Green, tripped up, short of the first down. So it is now 4th down and 4. I think you got to kick it here, your Tom Kelly.
Yeah.
Yep. And
no, it's 3rd down. It's 3rd down.
Oh, it's a 3rd down. Second thought. 3rd and 4. Let's get close here. Here's Craig going to roll out. Noel blocking and then going deep into double coverage, incomplete. Jordan Foley was down there, but so was Upton, and he can cover anybody. Number 5.
Yes, he can. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, good protection. Enough time to get it off. Upton and Coleman Frazier, right?
Yep. Clock stop with 53 seconds left here in the 3rd. 4th and 4, and the Braves are going to go for it on the minus side of the field. They did that in the first quarter, but it was 4th and 1. I think Craig's just going to want to draw it off, and he did.
We did.
And that should be enough for a first down. And it is. So a first down for the Braves and a big one. As Craig got the Chargers to jump. So they'll mark it at the 49. Still 53 seconds to go. First down, Noel caught in the backfield, but
make something out of nothing.
How about that? And we have whistles from the deep official coming in, but I think he just wanted to talk to somebody. And that was Anthony Lantine we had a word with. Meanwhile, the clock runs down to 30 seconds left in the 3rd. So you said something out of nothing. He was back 4 yards behind the line of scrimmage and wound up getting a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8, what could be the last play of the 3rd.
Yeah, looks like they're going to let this run.
It will be the last play of the 3rd. How about it? So it's a struggle, but the Braves are 12 minutes away from the postseason, ladies and gentlemen. They're up 14-10. The 4th quarter is coming up next here on BFA. Start of the 4th, 12 minutes to go here on BFA. Enjoying the band behind us. I wonder if that's coming through pretty loud. They're doing a great job.
There they are.
And we come back with a 2nd down and 8 at the Timber Creek 47-yard line. Record holder, Drew Craig, most completions in a season. On an RPO, there's Jordan Foley. First down, Braves.
Another quick read by Drew. Gets it out to Foley. Lets him get the first down on his own.
So the ball now at the 35-yard line. Now what you want to do right here is keep the pedal to the metal.
Keep the clock moving and the chains.
Harold Hill.
Another one.
Gets inside the 30-yard line.
Number 7, Hill, is complete. A gain of 5. 2nd and 5 for the Braves.
2nd and 5. It's over at Citizens Bank Park, by the way. 9-1 Phillies. They're one game away from going to the NLCS. Who would have thought that? 2nd down. They'll try the left side. Here's Hill. Needed a block. I think he got it.
Get the first.
And that would put him close to the marker. It'll depend on the spot. So he's going to be short by about a half a yard or bring up a 3rd down. First minute of play of the 4th quarter. There's Coach Brian Wright again. Boy, what a touchdown do here.
You can't say it'll put them away, but it'll put a lot of strain on that offense, Timber Creek.
3rd and short. Pitch. Noel can't get out there. That's a great defensive play, Timber Creek. And that was Brahim Wynn.
Oh, boy. That hurts.
Sure does, because now it was a 3rd and 1. It's a 4th and 10. It's a 9-yard loss. The ball is all the way back to the 35-yard line. The marker's the 25. And this is the territory where Craig does a pooch kick, and he's got a deep snap here. And he will do it again. He just got it away.
He didn't call a fair catch.
Caught, and Lantine is all over Dallas at about the 14-yard line. And you're right, no fair catch signal, so all good. 10.5 to go in the 4th, and here it is again.
1st and 10 Chargers. Ladies and gentlemen,
At 14.
from Citizens Bank Park.
You're going to hear a little roar here. So here is the Charger offense, and they have a new quarterback, and it's Riley Hoffaker. And Hoffaker came in the game at Hamilton last week as well, and he hands off to Conway, who looks like he lost the ball a little bit. Gain of about 6, and then we had extracurricular activity, and we got a flag. And Julian Noel looked at the official, but we don't know who it's on. And we're going to talk about it. Personal foul against Williamstown.
Oh. Hope we didn't jinx it with the penalties. And we have an injury, too. Mason
We sure
Brown
do.
Cramping up.
So that personal foul will give the Chargers a 1st down. Meanwhile, we'll check on Mason Brown's condition when we come back here to Timber Creek on BFA.
Make this your best season ever with Game Changer's amazing new features. Like automatically compiled hit clips that load directly into your player profile, along with your stats. Watch, download, and share with fans and recruiters. Track pitch type and pitch velocity, and display it in the live stream. And watch it all, live, on the web. Check out these amazing new features you can start using now in the app, or learn more at gc.com.
Welcome back. We have 2 injuries, and today's game is brought to you by RK Chevrolet and the RK Auto Group in Vineland. It's Chevrolet, Kia, and Subaru. Best drive of the game, always the ride home, and a brand new or certified ride from our friends at the RK Auto Group in Vineland. Of course, Jim G. An outstanding job he does with all of his people, always involved in the community. And our thanks for helping sponsor high school athletics on BFA Sports. Tonight's game is also brought to you by the Claridge Hotel and the View Rooftop Bar. Amazing views of the ocean, world-famous boardwalk, and the AC skyline are all in the backdrop while watching the game, hosting your team meeting, or making the big dream wedding a reality. Head over to claridge.com. Check out why you should check in today. So we had Mason Brown, and did you get the other injured Brave?
I didn't see it. I thought it was just Mason. They brought someone in to help get him off the field.
No, there was another one. So it was a personal foul after the play that now puts the ball at the 40-yard line. And Hoffacker hands off, and Conway's got room. Conway down to the 40. Conway to the 30, and he's out of bounds, and a big gain, 29 yards for Chase Conway. Well, Aaron Lewis talked about it, adversity. Whatever it comes in the form of an injury or a penalty, in this case it was a penalty, 15-yarder, boom. Next play.
Well, let's see if we respond the way that Aaron was just talking about.
30-yard run for Conway. They are at the Brave 30. Under 10 minutes to go here in the fourth. This is Dallas off the left side, and nobody's touched him for 10 yards. And Dallas gets all the way down to the 15. 15 yards, first down Chargers. Under 10 minutes to go. They mark it at the 16-yard line. Hoffacker from the gun. Dallas up the middle. Big hole, and Dallas gets inside the 5, and he's close to the goal line. And right now, Timber Creek is owning the line of scrimmage.
This is what they took over with this size and power they have up front. They took over this entire drive. We need a stop and maybe a turnover, hopefully.
So I believe we're at the 4-yard line. Full house in the backfield. Dallas cuts back. Dallas, touchdown, Timber Creek.
All right, how do we respond?
Nice looking drive by the Chargers, aided by the personal foul penalty. And Timber Creek has their first lead of the night. Well,
did he move?
Extra point from Rue. It's a low snap. Okendo rolls out. This is big. Okendo is going to get close, and he's not going to get there.
Nope, not the ball.
This is huge. There are whistles, and I don't know if they're going to call anything on a helmet. No, they're not. And that's big because it's a 2-point game instead of a 3-point game, and a field goal will win it. 8:42 to go here in the fourth. Now the officials are getting together. So let's stay right here. I don't know what we've got. Do we have a flag?
There is a flag.
Then that's helmet contact then, I think. No, personal foul against Timber Creek.
Okay, so we got it backed up on the kickoff, right?
It is on the kickoff, and it was dead ball was after the play. So Brian Wright gets an explanation. And now Matt Kelly's going to have to kick it from the 25-yard line. And you know it's going to be a squib kick, so it should set the Braves up in good shape.
You're right. There's no way he's going to kick deep to either one of those dangerous return men that we have. So All we have to do is cover it, and you have great field position probably around the 40-yard line.
I think Brian Wright has had enough of this crew tonight. And I'll be honest, we can't see from anything. Replay showed nothing, so I'd say the officials have called a good game tonight.
I think so.
So again, the personal foul. Matt Kelly's going to have to kick it from the 25. Julian Noel has a 78-yard touchdown return off a kickoff late in the second half. So now, if you are the Charger special teams here, Wade, you can't kick it out of bounds.
No.
Where do you put it?
Like you said, it's got to be a squib because you can't kick it to Julian, you can't kick it to Mark, and you can't kick it to Harold either. So look for something short.
By the way, Mason Brown is back on special teams. That's good to see. I guess your diagnosis was right. You can get your MD tomorrow then.
I think so.
So here it is. Now following the penalty, Kelly's got a kick from the 25. It's a short one, but it's going to go to Harold Hill. Up the middle goes Hill. Gets a room on the right side. Hill, 40. Harold Hill to the 30. Harold Hill to the 20. Harold Hill to the end zone. Touchdown, Williamstown.
Oh, they got him for celebrating. They threw the flag, but that's after the play.
Another kickoff return.
That's number 2 for Harold.
And I would say that's 61 yards. Second of the season for Hill. And what's the flag for?
Celebrating the touchdown.
If it's something spontaneous, I would let it go, but I didn't see it. Do we have it again, Ryan?
He blew a kiss to the sky. Obviously, something in his family that he's celebrating or honoring, and they threw the flag after he crossed the goal line.
That's a talking to, but all right. Whatever.
The points stay on the board.
They do, and the kickoff, well, let's see what Pravascu's got. He's going to say it's going to be on the kickoff, so here it is. He's waiting. Now he's going to come over to the Timber Creek side. Coach Wright, and he wants it on the kickoff instead of on the succeeding spot, and he wants it on the kickoff. So now if you're Tom Kelly, do you go for 2 and make it a 6-point game?
That wouldn't be a bad idea.
And I think that's what they're going to – no, they're not going to do it. I'm not sure why he would kick it. What's the difference? A 4-point lead and a 5-point lead. And now we've got whistles.
Well, 4, they got to score a touchdown either way. So, like you said, 4 or 5.
Tom Kelly's taking a timeout. And I think maybe that's what they're going to discuss because it really doesn't matter. Is that Dr. Ray on the sideline?
That's the one and only.
Good to see him. Speaking of doctors, tonight's game is brought to you by Premier Orthopedic Associates with 8 convenient locations in South Jersey. Go from discovery to recovery in no time at all. Call or text our VIP hotline at 856-690-1616. Premier Orthopedic Associates. So we have a timeout, and they are going to go for 2. That's the smart move.
Chris, looks like I have to stand corrected there. I don't think the penalty was thrown from the celebration. It was a late hit after he scored. I was just corrected by my son.
What does he know?
Well, Wade's watching the broadcast. He knows enough.
Here we go. It's Foley in motion. Craig rolling out. We had Foley, but instead he gets the touch or the 2-point conversion. Is it?
Anthony Lantine.
It's Anthony Lantine. Big 2 points there for the Braves. It's 22-16. Had Foley.
Yep.
But also had Lantine. Wide open. So with 8:27 left, the Braves using the special teams get another kickoff return. Wade Jr., we're just kidding, by the way. It's good to see you, sort of.
He's got a big game against Norfolk State tomorrow, so he's watching the game down in Virginia.
What's their record?
Bell State is 3-2. starting
Wow.
conference play.
Week 6 already.
Yeah.
God, it was just summer. I just closed the pool. So one thing the Chargers have in their favor, though, is they're owning the line of scrimmage, and the Braves are going to have to find some way to stop the run and make them throw the ball. Again, last week, Brian Wright did the same thing. He switched quarterbacks. Why do that? Because he hasn't thrown the ball yet.
No, they haven't, but I don't know. Maybe they see something this quarterback has that the other quarterback didn't. I don't know.
But he's not throwing the ball.
That's true. I saw them when they were warming up at halftime, and maybe there's something wrong with Okendo. I saw this quarterback throwing more, and Okendo was not throwing as much, so who knows?
So I would say that, but if not for them doing it a week before, so I'm on to that, you know?
Right. Well,
Here we go.
Standing right in front of us right here. He looks fine to me.
Yep.
Oh,
a pop fly. That's a live ball, but it does find the sideline. It goes out of bounds, and that's bad because the Chargers now can get the ball at the 44-yard line of Williamstown. That's really bad.
Didn't need that.
Nope. And looking for Pravascu. What's he want? He's asking the Timber Creek sideline. And why not? They're going to take it there +5. It puts the ball at the 44. It means it was a net of 4 yards from the kickoff.
Well, no.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. It was a 25-yard line on the personal foul.
19 yards?
There'll be a net of 19 if they choose that route. They may want him to kick it again.
No, he's just yelled offense, so they're coming out.
Okay. Pravascu.
Wade says nice to see you too also, Chris.
He has had a lot of TV time tonight, maybe too much. There he is. Talked to him before the game. You know, you look at them, they're in their short sleeves, but, you know, they're moving around. We're just standing here freezing.
Yes. Much colder than we thought.
Yeah, at the 44.
All right. We talked about adversity. We talked about bouncing back. This is the time that the defense needs to step up.
8:27. Huffacker is still at quarterback, and this is his first attempt. Screen set up, blocked. Right back to Huffacker, and that's going to be a big loss. And the ball is out.
We got it.
Did the Braves get it?
Yes, we did.
Oh, my goodness, did they come up with it.
Huge play by Kai-Sean Patterson. He not only gets the pressure, he bats the ball back to the quarterback, makes the sack, strips him, and we recover. This is what we need out of our senior class. And I believe this might be his first play in the game on defense. Watch the strip. Great play, Kai-Sean. Great play. Great hustle.
Who came up? Cummins came up with it.
Jack Cummins. We had a sack, strip.
Tackle for loss. Got all of them, yeah.
Yeah.
So that will go down as a completion, by the way. Huffacker to Huffacker, you know that.
He checked off all the boxes on there. So now,
yeah.
All right, 8 minutes. Can we get an 8-minute drive to kill the clock? Maybe kick a field goal?
Oh, my goodness. Things were looking so bad at that point. And what a play by Jack Cummins on the but it all started with Kai-Sean Patterson. Now razzle-dazzle in the backfield, and Harold Hill fortunately comes away with it and gets a first down. But Kai-Sean Patterson, who now comes up a little lame on that play, did everything, just like Wade said. Well, you know when they let them go through, it screams screen.
Yes.
So he has to get his hands up. Unfortunately, he did.
He figured it out, got his hands up, and made an outstanding play. Played the game so far for the season for the Braves.
Ooh, that says a lot. First down at the 33 for the Braves. 7:45 in running. Julian Noel to the outside and then cuts it back. He'll get 3. So 2nd and 7 coming up. What a night this could be, huh? A playoff appearance for the Braves.
Record-setting night.
Yep. And now we got a flag.
That's got to be sideline warning.
Yep.
So you look on their sideline, you see 3 of our captains not in uniform.
Let's stay with that shot, Ryan. Yep. Well, Zach Zerby.
Don Walensky and Sean Gallagher.
Sean Gallagher scheduled to have surgery next week.
2 weeks.
They say 2 weeks. Noel, nice cutback. Oh, and he got drilled. How about Dallas? Amir Dallas making the stop. What do you have for Noel?
That's his 15th carry of the night. That's a lot of carries.
How many yards?
Just over 60.
It's 4 yards a tote. Not too shabby, as we're under 7 minutes to go. 3rd down and 6 for Drew Craig and the Braves. Aubrey Green is the slot. Harold Hill at the bottom of the screen. I don't know if you want to throw it here.
No, we need that clock to keep running.
Nope.
Call.
Noel, and he's got blockers. Can he get to the outside?
Stay on his feet, stay in bounds. Good job.
See where he winds up as he does stay in bounds.
Picked up 1.
So 4th and 5.
We can pin him back deep here. Inside the 10. Make him go 90 yards.
I think you're right here, though, Wade. The key's the clock. Right here, the key is definitely the clock. You know the Yankees lost today, too?
Did they?
They did. 4-2 to the Guardians.
All right, let's see what we got.
It's Noel again. And he gets about 4.
No.
So he's close to the first down. He'll be short by about a yard. And they saying it's a fumble? No, they're not saying it's a fumble. Even though Timber Creek is pointing the other way.
No,
or was that 4th down?
That was
4th down. They didn't get it. No. All right, they didn't get it.
He got 4.
So Timber Creek, 5:24.
Not a bad call. Run some clock.
6 points away from tying it. They've got 3 timeouts, and they've got their, I don't know if it's a backup quarterback, but it's number 2 quarterback into the ball game. And his name again is Riley Hoffacher, number 13. Sophomore quarterback, 6'2". Chase Conway behind him. I think they're going to call a run here, and I would send everybody up the middle. And that's what they do, and the Braves stop it. Right, Holloman gets in there first after a gain of only a yard. And all of a sudden, now Kaishan Patterson is a presence on the defensive side. 2nd and 8 coming up as we tick down to 5 minutes to go.
Sometimes it's hard for some of those bigger linemen to go both ways, but in crunch time right now, they need their seniors out there, and Kaishan Patterson is out there doing his job. It's like Mike Manages is out there also. Yep. A little more size on that line.
There he is, the sophomore quarterback, Hoffacher. To the air. Looks left. Now deep right side, and there's contact, and a flag, and another flag, and a 3rd flag.
Yep.
A bunch of flags. That is pass interference, and that was obvious. Frazier got behind pretty much everybody. Lantine.
Yep.
So a 15-yard penalty.
It's hard to tell.
First down.
He was trying to set his feet to go jump to make a play on the ball. He made contact, but either way, he was early.
So they'll have to walk it back, though, because it's not a spot foul like it is in the NFL.
15 yards.
Yep. Here it comes. So now the ball is at the 42. 4.5 minutes to go again. All 3 timeouts for the Chargers. They need a touchdown and an extra point. You don't sniff overtime, do you?
No.
Hoffacher. Dallas off the left side. Aubrey Green. No, sir. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Clock's still running.
You know, at this juncture in the first half, Brian Wright let a lot of time go off the clock before he called timeouts.
He had all three and didn't use them.
Down to 4:05. Again, no gain, 2nd and 10. Trips to the right. Hoffacker in trouble, got it off. And this is going to be a first down to Dallas. 11 yards, Hoffacker just got out of it. Three and a half to go. And did Dallas get out of bounds? He did. So the clock is stopped.
Or are they stopping it just to move the chains? I didn't see.
Nope.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That's that.
Yep. He's out of bounds. So it goes on the snap. And the Braves need a huge stop here. That's Amir Dallas back into the game. And Hoffacker. High snap. This is Conway bursting through untouched. Finally, Lantine and Brown come up and get him, but it's a gain of 23.
The ball came out.
Down to the 17-yard line.
Mason Brown has the ball. I don't know. Well, guess he was already down.
No. Let's see. No.
Oh, he's down.
Nope.
He took it after.
24 yards, first down for the Chargers. Braves have got to stop that. At the 23, Hoffacker near side, incomplete.
We need one of those tips to go our way.
That was Khan on the near side, the intended receiver. Clock stopped, 3:02 left. How about the excitement here in Gloucester Township? How about the excitement in South Philly? And some real excitement tomorrow in South Philly. The Phillies at 2 o'clock and the Eagles and the Cowboys at 8:30.
That's going to be a big day.
Second and 10 for Hoffacker and the Chargers. It's Harris in motion. And the handoff is Conway.
Still up.
He gets down to about the 11. So third down and long coming up. We have no vantage point of where the ball is. I think.
Is that the 21?
I don't know. Can't tell. I can't even see the official. Yeah, I think it is the 21. So the breast cancer awareness on this side is different than that side.
Yep, one's the 25, the other
one's the 25, one's the 20. That's what it looks like. Big play here. 3rd and 7. Holloman coming on pressure. Here he comes. Hoffacker throws to the end zone, and it's incomplete.
All right, Mark.
Mark Williams clamping down Harris at the pylon. 4th down. Clock stopped with 2:12 to go.
Whoa, 4th down.
So if Kaishan Patterson made the play of the game thus far, this could be the play of the game.
This could be it.
4th and 7.
Just some pressure without jumping off sides.
2:12 to go. They need the 14. Expect a long count here. Hoffacker sets near side, incomplete.
No flags.
Dallas, the intended receiver, well covered by the Braves, and the ball goes over on downs.
Did Alex Holloman get a hand on this? No.
He's just behind Dallas. Holloman on the coverage,
and he
and
missed
Mark Williams.
Wide open receiver at the 5-yard line.
Ooh, can we back that up, Ryan? Save that one. We're going to save that play.
Karan Brookins was wide open at the 5-yard line.
Hold on.
If you back it up, you'll see his reaction after that incompletion. You'll see he's
Hold on. Here we go. Let's see.
Watch the end of the play. Watch him not look happy.
Oh, wow.
All by himself.
Wow. Big break for the Braves there. So they take over. It's a handoff on first down, and they're just going to want to kill clock and make Brian Wright use his timeouts.
He has all three. If we get one first down, this could be it.
Well, he just used his first one. So we're stopped with exactly 2 minutes to go. There's no 2-minute warning in high school football. So that's timeout number 1 from the Chargers. 22-16, Braves in front. They're looking for their second win of the season. Why is that important? Because that is the number. In order to qualify for the postseason with your power points and your standings, you need 2 wins.
Well,
and with the schedule that the Braves have and all the points that they've accumulated, going into tonight's action, they were in the 15th position. And 16 get in.
Well, a lot of people would think that a 2-win season is not enough to qualify for the playoffs. You don't deserve to get in there, but it's all about how you're playing when the playoffs start. It's happened twice recently. Shawnee did it 4 years ago. They won 3 games and ended up winning the state championship. 3 years before that, Delsey did the same thing. So if you're playing well at the end of the season, anything can happen.
Second down and 8. Noel to the 25. Timeout number 2 with 1:55 left. You know, shout out to our graphics department. See our new scoreboard bug at the bottom?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice that looks. No, the whole thing. It's all brand new. New design, new look. There's the Williamstown huddle. So they're about 3rd and 6 right now. Who are you pointing at?
Don Malinsky.
Oh, Don Malinsky, yeah. And there's Tom Kelly.
And Ashton Kopachewski.
Yeah,
another senior.
A lot of captains.
A lot of seniors. Yeah.
Sean Gallagher. Definitely not the way they started, but, you know, a reminder of the state championship season, you know, next man up.
Yep.
I mean, Julian Gravener went down, and Shawnee, and Aaron, we lost for a little bit.
Yep.
You weren't going to keep him out of those games, though.
No. It was nothing you can do to keep him out.
All right. At the 25-yard line. 3rd down, about 6. Noel tried to cut it back, didn't get it.
It's all right.
Good tackle by Darian Cade. And Ryan Wright is out of timeouts. I don't know, I might have saved one here. Because I would have got the ball back with about a minute left. What do you think?
Yeah, they needed 1 timeout left.
Well, now they don't. Now they're out.
Well,
as the graphic shows.
Let's get a good kickoff. Good punt.
Yep.
I would assume they're going to come block it.
This may be a good time to tell you that tonight's game was produced by Ryan Schumacher, directed by Andrew Jersky. Cameraman tonight, Nick Penza, the best 50-yard line man in the business, Mr. Charles Hope. The executive producers of BFA Sports are Al Fisher, Doug Stasic, and Brian Murray. Tomorrow, we have a special edition of high school football on BFA, 12 o'clock noon at Absegami. Pleasantville takes on Absegami at 12 o'clock.
Chris, as I look at this Timber Creek huddle, I see once again special teams coach Carl Garnes from Timber Creek is in that huddle, came out of the booth, so look for something here. Maybe a block is on.
I don't think you should risk it, because if you miss it and you get Craig on a 4th down and about 3, expect a long count here. I would set up for the return here. I really would. And they do. Craig just boots it away. It's out of bounds. So with 1:42.
He's still walking all the way to the 45, looks like.
He's still walking. He's still walking.
45.
That's where it's at. So it's at the 45-yard line. No timeouts left for the Chargers. Can the Braves keep Timber Creek out of the end zone? They made them stop. We were watching, believe it or not, Okendo warming up on the sideline.
Well, they're out of timeouts, right?
They are. They'll get a clock stoppage on a first down while they set the chain.
Look for it.
But once again, Victor Okendo at quarterback was out, and he's out now. It is still Hoffacker.
Look for a couple quick outs coming up.
So here we go. No timeouts left at the 45-yard line.
They're an empty. Coleman's out wide. Frazier.
And trips to the right. Hoffacker in trouble. Throws it away to the near sideline.
We had a receiver over there.
Incomplete, second down.
Okay.
Kahn was the intended receiver, but he already bounced it. Second down coming up. Clock stop, minute 35 left.
Not sure I like that formation with Coleman Frazier out at the top over there. Empty formation. I look for them to take a shot with him.
I'm surprised they didn't run the ball.
12 men in the huddle. 79 just ran off the field.
You can take him out of Williamstown, but you can't take Williamstown out of him. On 2nd and 10. Brookins to the near side. Hoffacker over the middle. Deep ball.
Too much.
Incomplete. Wanted Harris. Third down. Lantine in coverage. Clock stop with a minute 30. 90 seconds for the Braves to get into the playoffs with 2 wins.
So far, we still have another game left. They're playing well enough, you never know.
So now we have a third down, 10, the ball at the 45-yard line. One, two, three, 4 wideouts for the Chargers.
Oh, get back,
and that's no flag. Hoffacker underneath, too far. Fourth down, one last chance for the Chargers, and that was Frazier, and I don't know why they're not running the ball.
Well, they can't now, so thank you.
And the clock stopped with 1:25 to go.
Seeing some growth here in the Braves. You know, the first couple games, that would have definitely been a penalty. We would have been across the line of scrimmage, but Mike Managers was able to hold his water and get back across without the penalty.
Looked like he was over, but we don't have the vantage point that the officials do, and neither of them blew it dead.
I saw no yellow,
we go.
So.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the game. Brookins and Harris are at the bottom of the screen. Frazier and Kahn are at the top of the screen. And this is Riley Hoffacker. Chargers need 10 to keep the game alive. Kahn is in motion. It's Hoffacker near side. Too far for Kahn. The ball goes over on downs, and the Braves are going to get a huge win tonight here at Timber Creek. Chargers out of timeouts. Look at that sideline. Unbelievable.
Take 2 knees and let's go home.
We got a glimpse of Brian Colbert on the coaching staff here. Darren Page on the coaching staff. Who are you pointing out?
Paul Williams, Keyshawn Watkins, and Quincy Noel, former players on the sideline over there.
Wow. I don't see the Rutgers jacket, though. Where is he?
He's over there. He's
doing TV interviews?
No, I saw him earlier. He's over there. There he is, right there on the 40-yard line.
Yeah, victory formation for the Braves at the 45.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
He's going to take a long knee. He can get under center. Drew, you messed up your stats here.
But if he goes straight down, he's afforded that protection. And you won't see another snap now until probably 35 seconds left.
I'd rather see
and that'll do it.
Under center. Don't take any chances of a bad snap, something crazy happens. Just get under center and get out of here.
Special teams does it for the Braves. 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns.
And defense. Don't forget defense.
And then the defense, when they had to, Coach Gordon's unit shut down the Chargers on 2 consecutive late fourth quarter drives. And that, my friends, is it. The Braves have come here in a must-win situation, and they beat the Chargers. Final of the night, 22-16. And look at those Tom Kelly boys. He said the practice this week was one of the best he's had. They were focused. They were ready to go. They knew what they had to do. And from all intents and purposes, this win, Wade, looks like it will get the Braves into the postseason.
I want to go back to what Aaron Lewis talked about this coming back from adversity. I mean, to be down 3 captains with injury, 4 starters with injury that are done for the season most likely, and you lose the lead and you come right back and take the lead back on a kickoff return. That shows a lot of heart for this team. And hopefully moving forward, they're going to continue with that for next week and then hopefully propel in the playoffs.
And you had mentioned it's a record-breaking night where Drew Craig set the record for all-time Williamstown in completions in a season. And then receptions goes to Julian Noel.
Yep.
So 2 records broken tonight for the Braves. Final score, Williamstown 22. Timber Creek 16 for the entire crew. Wade Inch, thanks for filling in, babe. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Coffee's already worried about his job.
No, he's safe.
We'll talk to you tomorrow at Absegami as Pleasantville takes on Absegami. 12 o'clock live here on BFA. Till then, good night, everybody.